Hi, I'm Heidi Militana. I'm the floral coordinator at Winterthur, and I'm going to do a lesson for you today out of my home. So we'll see how this goes. The dogs may bark and the phone may ring, but we'll see how it goes. I think it's the first time in a month that I've worn makeup and earrings, so it's been quite a time, and I know you all feel cooped up just as I do. So I'm trying to do an arrangement today that you can get flowers directly from your yard. You don't have to go to a florist or get anything special, and just use your imagination, walk in your yard and see what you might have. This lesson is going to be on spring branches, and I have several of them today that I found in my yard. This one is called Redbud, and it's beautiful pink, purplish buds. It's not quite in flower yet, it's still in bud, but that's wonderful because it'll flower out. And then I found this, which is sugar maple in flower. So how cool is that? I just loved it. I was really thrilled to find that was in flower right now, and it's a great color, great movement. A couple blooming shrubs that I have today. This is Korean Spice Viburnum, which is fragrant, it's lovely. And another fragrant one is Fothergilla, which I have in a couple places in my yard. But just go out and use whatever you have. This is oak leaf hydrangea. And again, it's a great color, and the movement in those leaves unfurling is really beautiful. When you get stuff from your yard, you need to make sure that you process it correctly. So you want to take a pail of warm-ish water out with you. If you have flower food with you, that's fine, but if you don't worry about it. We don't use it at Winterthur at all. Cut your branches, and with hard branches, what you want to do is cut them a special way. You cut the bottom off like that, and then you want to cut up the stem. You cut one way, turn it, and cut again, and that helps the branches drink. So you want to do that with anything that's woody, and then cut your flower stems obviously and put them in water right away and let them drink for an hour or two. Probably 2 or 3 hours is better. I'm going to do an arrangement for you today that's very simple. It's going to be a layered look. So you're going to have branches up top here, you're going to have branches in the middle, and then you're going to have a ground cover look, which I'm going to use some flowers for that. And I'm using today one of my favorite things to design, and this is an old wooden window box that a neighbor gave me. And inside, because it leaks, obviously it's wood, I have a plastic window box, and I've set it up with chicken wire. I like to use chicken wire a lot. And when you're using branches, you have to use something that's going to stabilize them. So chicken wire is good. Even if you're using Oasis, like a floral foam, you need to put a chicken wire top over top of it. And this chicken wire is overlapped so that the holes are smaller. And I've nailed it down with some Oasis tape. So using branches is a little tricky, and what you want to do, I'm cutting it both ways, and I have some ground cover leaves that I'm going to use with this because it will fall a little bit, and it's a little nerve-wracking to deal with this, but you want to stuff it in and then stuff some ground cover or some other branches around it so that it holds. Like that. This is the arrangement I designed with spring flowering branches. I just wanted to remind you to fill your container up really high, because these flowers, since they're newly cut, will be drinking a lot.